Hello Virgo, this is Ashley, and this is going to be your bonus reading. We're going to look at Mercury Retrograde and how it may be impacting you. It does last for about 2 full months, and that includes the pre and post shadow period. So Mercury represents our thinking mind, our communication. It can be also how we learn. And Libra is the sign that it's happening in. And Libra is all about balance, relationship, how we're interacting with others, how we communicate with others, the give and take that we put into a relationship. Now, these readings are, I feel, going to be more strongly connected to your sun and rising signs, specifically your rising sign, because I am going to talk about your house placement of this Mercury retrograde. And so if you know your rising sign, I recommend you watch that and your sun sign. You are certainly welcome to watch your Venus and moon, but I expect the most messages to come from your sun and rising sign. What else do I want to say? So for you, Virgo, if you are a Virgo rising, this is happening in your second house. So it's the house of your personal resources. It could be, your money. It's also about your self-confidence and what you are bringing to the table for yourself. So could very well be that you're spending some time during this Mercury retrograde thinking heavily about money, but also about what you're contributing and whether or not you're getting paid well enough for it, for example, or, kind of considering how you enter into relationships with others and the effort you put into those relationships, and if that is being reciprocated equally back to you. So let's see what's going on here. We're going to look at the pre-shadow, the retrograde itself, and the post-shadow period. Now, as I film this, it is the 23rd of September, so we are already in the shadow period. So if you're watching this anytime close to when it's released, this row may be what resonates with you the most, as these are in the future. So let's go. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. We have the 6 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. The King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. The 3 of Wands, the Devil, and the 2 of Wands. A lot of fire energy coming in there. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords. So, it's not unheard of during a Mercury retrograde to have mental conflict, and that's, or even verbal conflict here. A lot of things will come up more than once during the the forward and reverse motion of Mercury, and it's so that we're gaining more clarity on something. So there's some conflict showing up here, and we will see how that's coming into play for you. Now, it does feel like you're making some big moves here. We have a powerful move, the power of purpose, and the roots of abundance. So all definitely speaking to your personal abundance and self-confidence and your willingness to take a risk even are coming through. We have the 6 of Swords, the King of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. Could very well be a move that you are deciding to make, and it is called a powerful move. So you can see that there's these chess pieces, and there's a key, and it almost looks like a bunch of Rubik's cubes on this sphere here, and one of the keyholes is opened and being turned. So there's some sort of power play you're coming into. You've decided to make a bold step in some direction here, and that could very well be a move with the Six of Swords, the Three of Wands. The King of Wands is saying there's some confidence showing up here, some sort of desire to nurture something that you're passionate about. And so if an opportunity has presented itself to you, looks like you're making a move on it. Now this period of time is September 6th through the 27th. So we will have a look and see if we can get some more detail on what this move might be. It doesn't have to be a physical move. Could just be a decision that's been made. Let's see, what do we have? The Six of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. Moving towards something you love, a new beginning here. And a Ten of Cups. So you're following your heart, you're going after something that you see as your potential happily ever after here. So this could be a relationship, this could be a job, could be a location. Maybe you've always wanted to live in, you know, Tahiti, whatever. King of Wands here, we have the Moon. Kind of feels like there's fear, but you're doing it anyway. And the Seven of Swords. So you may even be kind of going off on your own here and doing this of your own volition all by yourself. It could feel like you're kind of doing so, making this decision because you feel like you need to like save yourself. If that makes sense. Like if I don't do it now, maybe I'll never do it kind of thing. This could also be a choice to, it could also be that you have a fire sign type energy in your workplace, in your life, you know, a relationship here, and someone's been deceptive. That Moon and Seven of Swords energy can be quite deceptive energy, and we do have the Devil popping up in the second row here. So we'll see how that's coming together. What's going on with that? The Three of Wands. We have the Magician. And the Nine of Swords. So, a couple of things there. I do feel like we still have that I'm scared, but I'm going to do it anyway kind of move here. You're manifesting something. So take that as it resonates. Another thing that I'm getting from this, as I'm seeing the King of Wands again, is that you could be dealing with someone who's been quite manipulative, and you're deciding to get out of it and follow your heart and get out of this deceptive, manipulative energy. That certainly ties in with this Devil that's showing up here. So as far as sun signs go, you could be dealing with a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Gemini, Virgo. Obviously, you are Virgo, so you may be showing up strongly as this Magician and deciding to make that move. We have Capricorn and Pisces strongly as well. So let's see what's coming in next here. During the retrograde, which is September 27th through October 18th, we have the power of purpose. You are laser focused on your goal here. And you can see this archery target, and there's an arrow hitting the bullseye. And so I feel like you're not going to allow anything to distract you. We have the Nine of Cups. So again, this is a dream of yours. The Knight of Swords and the Devil. It just seems to me like you're chasing your dream, you're making moves to get you there, and somebody's maybe pulling on your coattails here, trying to tempt you off path, or even introduce an offer that seems really hard to ignore or could be very tempting here. It could also be that you're so focused that it's bordering on obsession. So we'll just see how that is coming into play here. Now we did have that Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so very well could be winner take all kind of energy, and somebody has decided to step in and serve as your challenge while you're chasing this dream. So power of purpose. Let's see, what do we have? The Nine of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. Feeling a little stuck, a little mentally cluttered there. And the Eight of Cups. Trying to decide, do I walk towards my dreams? Do I stay? And like I said, that mental battle is a very mercurial experience during a Mercury retrograde. You may feel like you don't have all the facts just yet. The Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. And the World. So again, some more move energy. Something that could feel like it's moving too quickly for your own comfort. I'm also feeling like whoever this person is, if that is your situation where you've been dealing with a sneaky, manipulative energy, they are coming in so strong. And it does feel like it's almost to test you, like it's just messing with your head here. Why do we have the Devil? We have the Hanged Man, so that's coming up again. And the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords twice, Hanged Man twice. I do feel like whatever information or drama they're bringing to the table, you're starting to see it as, okay, you're toxic. It may have felt like things were hidden from you and you didn't know what, and you just knew it was causing you stress and you deserved better, so you made this decision to move on. And now that you've done so during this retrograde, they're coming back in, trying to pull you in, bring in all kinds of drama, distract you from your purpose, and it's messing with your head, is what I'm saying here. So beware of that. I do feel like you are starting to see it for what it is. And so that's a positive. But it could be making you feel stuck. Like you're stuck dealing with this person. And with the Devil card showing up here, just know that's an illusion. And I think some clarity is going to come in here. We have the Roots of Abundance card showing up for the post-shadow period. So this is going to go from October 18th through November 2nd. So when we get into the post-shadow and Mercury's moving forward, we're starting to actually feel movement on something. It may not get going real quick until we're out of the shadow period, but we're starting to see some progress. Now with this Roots of Abundance, I think what I'm just noticing, there's like a keyhole way up here on this tree. This talks about how deeply your roots go. Like the stability exists within you, and despite all this drama that may be going on, this is like a reminder from the universe that you're naturally abundant and grounded just by being yourself and feeling that strength within yourself. We have the Hanged One, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Wands. I think you're going to make a decision here. You're going to go for the new thing. You're going to go for this purpose, this powerful new beginning that you've already, had decided on in the past before this distraction came in and messed with your head. I think you're beginning to see more clearly just how toxic that past person or situation really is. And this card always cracks me up. You can see this Two of Wands. She's got her phone and she's like looking at this devil. She's looking back at this and it's like, I don't think so. So let's see what we get with this. So with the Hanged Man, we are getting the King of Wands. So he's shown up over here as this deceptive energy. The Hanged Man here has been more clearly seeing just how dramatic and toxic this person has proven to be. And again, you're getting some more revelations here in the post-shadow period. And you're deciding, yeah, we're done. So good for you, Virgo. What's this Ace of Wands? Yep, you're standing up for that new beginning. Because it is where you will be emotionally satisfied. That Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, that dream come true, that happily ever after, you're hanging on to it. And honoring your own intuition and what you want. With this Two of Wands, we have the Two of Cups. So it could very well be that you have a new person come in. You've decided this past person is toxic. You're like, yeah, I'm going to find real love. And then they try to distract you, and then here comes a new passionate beginning with a Scorpio, potentially, a water sign showing up here, someone who is very intuitive, sensitive, and in connection with their emotions. And you're deciding to move on to this new connection and follow your heart. So definitely a choice coming in, but just remember that throughout this retrograde period, you're going to be getting more and more and more clarity as to why you decided to leave this situation in the first place. So, or this person in the first place. So I hope that was helpful, Virgo. Looks like you'll have an interesting retrograde, and like I was saying, second house, you're kind of weighing in, do I put my effort over here or over here, and which gives me the best return on my investment, right? So it fits. So definitely come back to this reading at a later date, maybe in a few weeks when we get into this post-shadow period, if you need some reminders or guidance on how to handle what's coming up for you. That's what these readings are for, to provide you with assistance. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.